Hi there. It's a Friday evening. I'm in the beautiful Haoma restaurant at the bottom of Soi 31 with Chef DK, who I believe has been in Bangkok about 7 years now, Chef.
That's correct, yes.
Right, I'm going to ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
Sure, please.
I'm going to start off with, what is the definition of Haoma? I've heard it's a Zoroastrian sort of exotic plant.
Yes.
Can you tell us more about that and why you chose it?
Haoma in Zoroastrian is the plant of life, which is a divine plant. And on the Swarnbhoom airport, when you just go past immigration, you see they're churning the ocean for the elixir of Haoma. And wherever the elixir of Haoma goes or drops, that place lives lifelessly and is green forever. And that is a part of the Hindu mythology, also very strongly connected to Thailand. And sitting at the airport by myself, waiting for a delayed flight, that's where the idea came from.
I understand you're trying to go for like a completely sustainable environment here, using rainwater.
Yes.
You're growing some of the plants yourself on the premises. Can you tell us more about the concept and how you actually achieve that?
Absolutely. So the idea was to minimize our carbon footprint as far as we could, and we are running the entire restaurant on rainwater harvesting. We do aquaponics here, in which we use the water from the rainwater harvesting. We also grow fish in that. We're growing more than 1,500 fish on the premises of the restaurant, which the diners eat, along with the 40 different varieties of herbs, vegetables, and edible flowers that we're growing at the moment. And that helps us reduce largely, maybe say more than 80% of our produce is all coming from as close as possible from the restaurant. Most produce is also coming from our farm in Chiang Mai that we've partnered up with, and we are currently working on creating Thailand's first futuristic farm, which will bring our produce less than 70 kilometers away from us. We will actually at Haoma only cook what we can grow.
I was very pleased to see that you've got a new 10-course, I believe, plant-based tasting menu with biodynamic wines.
Yes.
Is there much demand for that already?
There's a huge demand for that. We have a lot of diners who keep coming in. As a matter of fact, we've been doing that for the last 1 year, but I personally feel now that people are getting more aware with reduced travel, with reduced cargo. People are trying to understand that what is locally available to them, what is available in the vicinity of the place. We work with that, and I wanted to put more spotlight on my plant-based, and I've gone forward, created an entire 10-course plant-based menu now. Yes.
What percentage of your diners are eating that?
I would like to believe 50% now. Yes.
I'm going to swing it right around the other side. What's your personal view of shark's fin, caviar, and foie gras? Do you think they have a place still in fine dining?
I personally feel that for me as a chef, I don't find a place for that in my kitchen, in my ideology, in my restaurant. If chefs are okay with it, they want to look past the fact that endangered species are coming to their plates. Whereas I would like to believe as a chef, I have 50,000 different ingredients available to me. Why would I specifically go for endangered species, or why would I take out eggs from a fish's stomach and eat them before I could let them be 1,000 more fish in the ocean? So like for example, a plant-based menu is 100% entirely coming from one farm. The challenge that we give ourselves to be able to develop that is far more than buying abalone from the coast of France and putting some salt on it.
The initial stage of the COVID-19 lockdown, a lot of people in Bangkok were caught out. Many people, some of the poorer people were going hungry. I understand you had an initiative called No One Goes Hungry.
That's correct.
Which you led.
Yes.
Can you tell me, was that a success? How many people were you able to help?
With Tatla helping us spread the word, and others out there, we were able to serve almost 50,000 meals to people in Bangkok who were in need, and have been doing that every single day till today. We're cooking around 80 to 100 kilos of food that is being distributed through different channels to 15 communities that we've adopted at the moment, and we need your support to keep going. And the idea is that the coronavirus pandemic is not really ended, and even if it has unless globally it's over, Thailand will always feel the repercussions because the tourism industry is going to be affected. So we personally would like to keep helping people who need help, and I personally believe, and as a Hindu, our mythology says that nobody should sleep with an empty stomach.
As a venue for fine dining, and Indian restaurants have sort of found their way to the top of the list as well. What's your view on that? Do you think this is this recognition is something that the rest of the world should be taking on board as well? Or, Bangkok seems to be ahead of the game here.
Absolutely. London was the first to start it, followed by New York with top Indian chefs opening restaurants right in the center, and then came Bangkok. And I think that is something, for me, I cook very, very traditional classic Indian food, and a cuisine that dates back 3,500 years deserves recognition in all stages. And if we can put it beautifully together, if we can put it together to a level where our diners enjoy it in a beautiful setting, enjoy it with great story, great philosophy that brings the plates together, there is no looking back for fine dining in Indian food now, is what I think.
It's on the map.
It's on the map.
Anything else you'd like to add?
I would just like to say thank you to Tatler, because Tatler has given us a platform always to be able to excel, to be able to provide lots of diners in the city with great quality Indian fine dining. So we are really thankful for you, for your support, and for giving us the stage for recognition.
Thank you, Chef DK.
Thank you very much.